Look at this, a little lost. Oh, just squeal. One less.
Start soothing syrup.
Mr. Doe, you and I may not have been, but I have never done you wrong, sir. Never, I say. Mr. Owen, you are truly the... I have told you before, sir, I had nothing to do with that anonymous article. Nothing, I say.
That is a lie, sir. And you know it.
Bah, I don't have time for this nonsense.
Nonsense! It is my name and reputation you have willfully besmirched, sir. My very name.
Bah! Drive, damn you, drive! Yeah.
That is Richard Owen, a vile, despicable wretch of a man.
Really? I could have sworn you were close friends.
Mr. Owen works at the asylum. He will know who made the syrup. Get him! Get him!
Faster, you nitwit! Faster! Get in your way!
Steady on. Easy does it.
Whatever Darwin is paying you, it's not worth it. Do you realize how much trouble you're in?
None at all?
Yeah, bah! If you're trying to intimidate me, Raphael, you're wasting your time.
I've always wondered how much of a beating this type of vehicle could take. Coming through! Here I come! How does this feel? Keep moving. Ha!
The poor horses. You'll regret that.
I just have a few questions for you, sir.
Whatever it is Darwin wants, I will not give in.
Doing fine. Whoa there! Yeah! Walk on, girl. Take this! That's a girl. Here I come! Coming through! What about Starrick's soothing syrup?
Soothing syrup? Why would a scientist have any interest in panaceas?
I wager your life, Mr. Owen, that you know something.
Stop! I'm telling you, I do not know a thing! I swear! Nor have I involved, or have I ever been involved with anyone selling that patient's medicine!
There may be some truth to that, but you do know who created it. Tell me!
I will not utter a word on the matter! I am a gentleman, sir, and
Who's a good horse? You are. Next stop, the River Thames! Better speak now, old man! Next stop, the River Thames! Better speak now, old man!
Stop! For pity's sake, Carl!
Shoot it! Walk on, girl. Easy, girl. Easy.
Dr. Elliotson! Dr. John Elliotson! He formulated the elixir! He's the man you want! Not me! I beg you, good sir! Stop this madness!
Now, was that so hard?
Yes!
Get your paper in! Do one of these papers?
Mr. Fry, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
Oh, yes, we had a most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, We wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Where would I find the doctor?
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
How to do it.
I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science. The idea that one can point out connections and relations between the conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of the mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other. The science of the mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental factors of a patient. For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head, the protuberances previously measured, establish the correctness of both police records and medical observation. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency to provoke assault, undesirable propensities which were wholly suppressed by the use of this. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, the soothing syrup anesthetized the senses and it died without suffering. What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine. While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on study phrenology and rigorous practice allows us to discover each from an observation of the other. The science of mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient. For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head. The protuberances previously measured is
I'm in the wrong line of work.
I heard that. When I get my mitts on you... Here!
I wonder why so few patients died this week.
Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the
I
procedure,
wouldn't trust the doctors here, especially that Elliotson fellow.
you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the net of tomorrow.
Can anyone help me? I'm trapped in here.
The idea that we can point out connections and relations which exist between the condition and the brain.
Trapped in here.
Is
there anybody out there?
What the dickens? Better have a look.
What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the net of tomorrow.
You're gonna regret...
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology. Science of mind. The idea that we can point out connections and relations which exist between the condition and the brain, and perhaps the manifestation of mind, is no longer a Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an
Is there anybody out there? Let me out of here!
teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient.
I gotta find myself another job.
This specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head. The protuberances previously measured established the correctness of both
I'm in the wrong line of work.
I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency to provoke assault.
I wouldn't trust the doctors here, especially that Elliotson fellow.
By the use of the soothing syrup. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure,
What's going on here?
the soothing syrup anesthetized the senses and it died without suffering. What you have just witnessed undeniable effectiveness of the net.
Can anyone help me? I'm trapped in here. Is there anybody out there? Let me out of here!
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology.
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here.
Stole your key. Don't go anywhere. I might be able to do something.
Oh, quite. Thank you, sir. Nowhere to find me.
The manifestations of mind is no longer a
I must speak to Nurse Nightingale.
Alarm! I found him!
I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency to revoke soul.
His experimentations are making our patients worse. I am sure of it.
The soothing syrup is
There is something very peculiar about that Dr. Elliotson. Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentation.
Today's your lucky day.
I thought you... Come on then, let's have some! Hit 'em harder!
You have my gratitude, sir. I shall inform Miss Nightingale that I'll not be working for this asylum ever again.
Trespasser!
This specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the back of its head. The protuberances previously measured established the correctness of both police records and medical observation. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency. Passages with well-host trace by the use of the soothing syrup. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, the soothing syrup calms its senses and it died without suffering. What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable Grandmaster Steric
Some sort of strange performance.
Your presence in London has not gone unnoticed, especially since the destruction of our syrup distillery. What a pitiful fool you are. What will the people rely on now to ease their troubled minds? To keep them happy? At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes he can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Help! Help!
All right, there, Mr. Fry?
Doing fine, girl.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased? Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps he doesn't intend much of anything at all. But he's simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist!
Gentlemen. This tea was brought to me from India. By a ship. And up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door. Unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me. Who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of, Miss Fry?
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument. I've been looking for you. Got something to tell you.
the night, Gov. We'll be needing a goose from Michaelmas. We haven't tuppence in the coffers. Best keep that knife in. Don't want to make a spectacle.
Bye.